doesn't make no sense to me. But, I am curious. I'm gonna look that up right now. Kilobits per second to Mbps. Megabits per second. It's like 7,000. It's probably like 6 megabits? What? Wow, so I could have been streaming at like 10 megabits per second. I could have been doing that instead of 6. But I mean, I think 10 is like the max upload speed that we have, so I probably shouldn't do that. I mean, I could, but it probably will suck. So let's not do that. Anyways, I've started the stream. What will happen now? Probably something. Maybe something. I don't know. I started this stream with literally like no plan whatsoever, which is pretty much how all of these things go, but even more so now, because I literally created the waiting room, and then I started the stream less than a minute after I created the waiting room. So yeah, we currently have no topics of discussion. We have literally no ground to stand on right now. We're going for the sake of going. Where are we going? I don't know. Hopefully we could find a conductor to help us out with figuring out where to go, but yeah, how's everybody doing? My name is Wolf397, and today I ate Burger King. I had Burger King, and you know, it's not a very proud thing for me to say, but you know what? I'm gonna say it anyways. I think I like Burger King now. This is not the first time I've had Burger King in a while. I actually had it like, I think a month ago. Cause they actually recently reopened the Burger King. At that time, I thought that this Burger King would never come back because, for the longest, that Burger King would get literally no patronage from anybody. It would always be empty. There would never... I mean, I would sometimes see people in the drive-thru, but as far as I know, I don't think there was anyone even inside. I don't even know if there was workers in there. I think maybe the people just drove through the drive-thru because they were like geriatric people who like just did everything by routine, and like they just didn't want to break that cycle. But you know, come a year and a half later, the Burger King opened up with a brand new like makeover, and it's the most popular I've ever seen any Burger King ever be. There is like so many people that go there. The drive-thru is always packed. The inside, when I went over there, the drive-thru wasn't that busy, but there was still a lot of people. It was like In-N-Out Light, which, you know, I guess, you know, that would entail that it would be really, really busy. But like, I guess when I say In-N-Out Light, I guess what I'm saying is that there was just like always someone there. There was like always 3 or 4 cars in the drive-thru. Hey, Georgie, how do I say your name? I'm sorry. I might have like made a mistake with your name. I do apologize for that. But how are you doing? I'm currently talking about Burger King, which is definitely not a topic I expected to have. Call you George? All right, George, you got it. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I'm talking about when I went to Burger King today, and I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but this Burger King in particular is like, it's like, I don't know. I have such a very like complicated relationship with it. Yeah, you are the only person here. But I have a very complicated relationship with this Burger King. Like, back then when I was a kid, I used to eat the fuck out of Burger King. I would go, like, every single day, pretty much. It's very yummy. I'm slowly starting to move towards that sentiment. Because, you know, over the past few years, I would never go to Burger King. I would always, you know, consider it, like, the lesser of all the fast food joints. Like, and especially, that seemed to be the case with, like the public, too. Like, most of the Burger Kings I would see would be empty. There would be nobody there. But, you know, somehow, against all odds, they managed to stay open. And I used to devour it. Yeah, as a kid, but also I was like a fat ass. Like I was really, really fat back then. Like I'm still kind of fat now. I definitely gained some weight, but back then I was like literally a circle. Like you'd see when I tell you the word circle, you most likely picture a circle. Just picture me as well as that circle. Um, but yeah, I used to eat there a lot, and then as I got older, I stopped going to Burger King. I think mainly due to the fact that there wasn't one nearby, one that was close by for me to go. Joy Pie, welcome to the stream. I'm talking about Burger King, unfortunately, which does not have pie, but it is just as fattening. Damn, I kind of want pie now. But yeah, and then I went to this Burger King, and I talked about how it burned down, but and then it rose from the ashes like a phoenix with a new makeover, and it's as busy as ever. There's way too many people there. I feel like there shouldn't be that many people at a Burger King. I feel like it feels illegal, almost. Like seeing more than like 3 people in the Burger King, but no, it's like super packed, and it was packed on the inside too. And then I went over there, and the main reason I went was because I had a coupon, and because they started to send us coupons again, which was funny because like sometimes while they were closed, they would still send us coupons, and it's just like these coupons, they're useless. There's no way we can make use of these. It's a waste of paper. But yeah, I walked over there, and I got 2 Whopper Juniors, which came with 2 medium fries. And I got a water cup which apparently it costs money to get a water cup at Burger King, so that's already a first strike right there. It costs 50 cents, but you know, just any amount of money for a water cup is too much money. So I went there, I got my food, and then I left, and I walked to and from this Burger King, and it was like a 21-minute walk, and not the longest walk in the world. I've definitely done much longer. It was pretty much like a breeze, but it was kind of hot, so I was like sweating a bit. And you know, I got back, and I was just like, you know what? I should fire up some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. So I turned on my PS2, fired up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, and then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Sorry, I was recording something that was about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, and it like it's just on the mind right now. But I fired up Tony Hawk 3, and I'd play, and I would do the 2-minute session, and then after that 2-minute session would end, I would lean in because I had a TV tray that I had my food on. I would lean in and I would just take a bite out of that freaking Whopper Junior and some fries as well, and I would consume my drink, which I didn't get water strictly. I got sparkling water because I'm trying to cut down on sodas for this month. I want to see if I could do it. Health is like a thing that I'm doing it for, but also I just want to see if I could potentially clear this challenge. I once ate a double Whopper at Thailand at a tour in Phi Phi Island. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. I've always wondered how Burger Kings are. I've always wondered in general, just like how American fast food is in like other countries. Like I've heard about like how McDonald's and Taco Bell are in Japan, and they're pretty much like entirely different beasts. Especially McDonald's. It's pretty much like considered like fine dining over there. Hey, Snow Peep 69. It has been quite a bit. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about. Well, I was talking about like Burger King strictly, and then I kind of just veered off into like another topic about like how fast food establishments are in different countries. But yeah, McDonald's is pretty much just like, it's like 5-star like restaurant status over there in Japan. Like they pretty much consider it just like some of the greatest food that you could get. I'm just mainly joking, but they do hold it in higher regard compared to McDonald's over here in America, where we all think of it as like that one place that you go where there's nowhere else to go, and you know, there tends to be a lot of trashy individuals there, especially the McDonald's that I frequented. There was a few people that I would not want to be with in a dark alley alone. But yeah, I've always been intrigued by like fast food establishments in like Japan. I would love to go to Japan someday. In Fifi Island, specifically Burger King has these special ketchup dispensers, and you could see a view. Oh, I wouldn't put it past you being able to see a view, and anywhere that's not America. Sorry, I just burped right now. That actually reminds me of going back to Japan, but there's like this, I think it's like a Family Mart that is like, it's not like in front of like a mountain or whatever. I think it's Mount Fuji, but like behind it is like a very, very scenic view of maybe Mount Fuji. I could be wrong. I could even bring it up too. Let's see if I can bring it up. Let's see. Family Dollar. Family Dollar. Mount Fuji. Oh wait, no, not Family Dollar. Family Mart. I'm silly. Yeah, Family Mart Mount Fuji, the iconic picture. Let's see. I'm gonna bring it up here. Save image. I want to show everyone this because it's such a beautiful, but also really funny thing. It's like, this view should not exist, but it does anyways. There we go. Check that out. Look at that. Beautiful. I want to go to that. Like, I know it's just a convenience store, but I want to go to that. And apparently they like, it got so bad, like people coming over to check it out. People were just like, hey, we got to get these tourists out of here. We got to get these people that are strictly just here to be able to see Mount Fuji behind the Family Mart. Thoughts on Borderlands 4? I don't know. I'm personally not, like, I don't really play Borderlands games. I actually had a discussion about this with one of my friends who is super, I wouldn't say excited, but he's wanting to play Borderlands 4 like the day it releases. I don't know, I've never really, like, I own Borderlands 1 and I think I own Borderlands 2, but I remember buying Borderlands 1 and I played it for like 10 minutes or something. Then I kind of stopped. I don't know why I stopped. It wasn't like it was a bad game or anything. But I don't know. I guess it just didn't really captivate me enough for me to play the entirety of it. As the series went on, I guess, like, you know, the writing got a bit more snarky, a bit more, how should I say, very Marvel-esque, but maybe like times 10. And I'm personally not the biggest fan of like the writing. It's God, I feel bad saying it, but it almost feels cringeworthy, you know. And when it gets to the point where like people are making like mods to turn off like the voices, the voice lines in like the Borderlands games, that's how you know you might have a bit of a problem. But yeah, I don't intend to play Borderlands 4, at least in the near future. It's cool that it's still going, especially since a lot of people do enjoy that type of game, the looter shooter stuff. I kind of see the appeal. I guess I don't see it enough to be able to play those games, but I understand why people like them. And I think that was one of the things that I kind of enjoyed when I was playing the first one, just like being able to get like guns and stuff. Imagine walking out of Family Mart and you look behind you and there's a big ass mountain behind you. Yeah, I know. That's how it was over there. That's how it is over there. Where you just go and you're just like, man, I want to get myself like I don't know, like a Boss coffee or something. You walk in, you're just like, oh hey, Mount Fuji, and then you walk out and you're just like, bye Mount Fuji, and you walk away. And then yeah, for people over there that live nearby, that's pretty much just like a common occurrence. It's not even like anything new to them. They're like bored of it. They're just like, man, I wish there was like, I don't know, I wish there was like a big Times Square's billboard right there instead. Like they just see it and they're like, man, come on, just give me something new, dude, please. Your voice is glitching out a bit. Really? Oh, I'm sorry about that. It might be the connection, as far as I know. Or was it? Because I was looking at the YouTube thing. I tend to keep a very watchful eye on the YouTube connection status. Because right here in the YouTube Studio live feed, it shows like a little circle that shows different colors. Like green is good, and it says like excellent connection, and everything is excellent so far. Nothing wrong with it. So I'm sorry if it does sound a little weird. My bad. I want to visit the real life K-On school in Japan. Ooh. Yeah, I know there's a lot of places in Japan where like anime studios and stuff take inspiration and pretty much just like recreate as like the backgrounds and stuff for like their anime shot, like their shots in like animes and all that, or manga or what have you. I know there's like a few that I've wanted to visit. Like I know there's like, isn't the Your Name staircase like a real thing? Like I've always thought that'd be cool, especially like the view that it gives. But stuff like that, I think Whisper of the Heart is like based off of like a real like city or something in Japan. I would like to check that out too because I always thought that that place looked like amazing. Like it's very different compared to like Tokyo, Japan. It's more like on the outskirts, I guess you could say, but like because of that, it feels like, you know, more, I don't know, feels like it has more like comfort, I guess. My Palestinian home is literally next to the birth of Jesus, and everyone was like, oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Same thing with like things here in America. Like, you know, whenever you go to like places like in LA and it's just like, wow, look, it's the Hollywood sign, and then people are just like, oh God, please, can we like not? This thing sucks. I see this like every day. Or they see that, or like say for like you're in New York and like, you know, people there are literally, I forget sometimes, but people are working in Times Squares. Like people are walking to their jobs, they're like late, they're like doing their jobs, maybe they're like, I don't know, trying to like like pick people up in their taxis and stuff. Like for a lot of people, places like that may be like, you know, it may be like a spectacle, but for the people that live there, it's just like, this is my life. This is, I have to see this gigantic bright billboard every day, and I don't like it. I have to see this Hollywood sign every day, and it's cool, but it's just like I'm used to it. Or like I'm trying to think of like another thing. I feel like there's like another comparison that I can make here that I it's like on the tip of my tongue, but it's just like I can't grasp it. I've seen the Burj Khalifa like more than 100 times. It's so boring. It's just a tall glass hunk of, I don't know what the fuck it is. Right? It's pretty much, it just pretty much becomes like background noise. The Golden Gate Bridge. Yes, Star Killer. There we go. Stuff like that. Golden Gate Bridge. Going to like Shibuya, the Scramble. People just walk past that. They don't even think like nothing of it. And then like cut to me like going over there like next year or whatever. I'm like, wow, this is what I used to see in my animes, and now here I am IRL. And Persona 5. The 109 building, yes. Or it's like the 106 building if it's like World Ends With You, or it's like, what is it called in, is it the 906 building in Persona 5? That's something that I've always found very funny. Whenever like there is like some like anime or manga that shows like a shot in like Shibuya, they always call that building something like funny. I've seen the Burj Al Arab whenever I go to the hospital. It's just boring now. Exactly. See, these things are no big deals when it comes to people that live there, but for others like me or whatever, it's spectacle. And it's like I go to Japan to see the Shibuya Scramble. I go to Japan so I could see Akihabara, the Electric District. I go to Japan so I could see the Ghibli Museum. And like, I don't know, it's the 104 building in KH in The World Ends With You. Oh, okay, I see. Sure, everyone in Japan is tired of Mount Fuji. They are. They're just like, blow it up already. Get it out of the way. Of course, I would not want them to blow it up. You know what would be cool? Like, walking up Mount Fuji. I've always thought it would be cool to, like, hike or, like, mountain climb or something like that. I mean, people are not literally climbing up the mountain, but, like, walking up it and stuff. And I know that people do walk up that, right? It's definitely, like, an endurance. But I would always think that, like, people doing that, like, are such badasses. And I want to do that, too. There's a possibility I won't be able to do that, but you know, mountains, hiking, yeah, it is. Thank you. I'm glad that you agree with me. But I would like to try that out someday. Maybe it'll be the last thing I do because I know I'm not going to survive it. Saw a headline of a 102-year-old climbing Mount. If they could do it, then I could do it, dude. We got to make this happen right now. Who wants to fund like an expedition for me to go to Mount Fuji and climb it? Like I probably am not this like in shape like that 102-year-old person climbing Mount Fuji, but you know, at least I have age on my side. That's all I really need. Like sure, maybe my legs may creak a bit, but you know, the fact that I'm at least, you know, like what 72 years younger than that person, I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. But maybe I should probably, you know, work on my body a bit more before I do that, which I know that's something I want to get back into as well. I know for like a good while during this year, I was like working out consistently. Nothing too like extreme or anything, just like dumbbells and like, you know, sit-ups, push-ups, crunches, walking, all that fun stuff. But I just remember falling off really, really hard. And like I always think to myself, just like, man, I really want to like get back into it because, you know, it's important for us to maintain our bodies and take care of it. And it's like it feels good. It feels good too. Like, you know, getting all sweaty, you know, feeling yourself slowly getting stronger. And you know, compared to what I'm doing now where I'm just like I feel like a slob, like I want that feeling again where I feel like I'm actually like bettering myself. I'm a random teenager who might have undiagnosed ADHD talking to someone through a live stream. Oh, okay. I got you. Hey, a lot of people may have undiagnosed ADHD. Maybe I do as well. Who knows? I probably don't, but there's nothing wrong with that, broski. Nothing wrong with that at all. You are cooler. You are the coolest, actually. Thank you so much for saying that. I feel like I do not deserve the moniker of cool, but you know, if you really do believe that, then you know, who am I to say that you're wrong? So for that, I have to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I will continue to try to be cool for you right now. And I will talk about how I will eventually, hopefully, work out someday. Again. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I know that, like I have, like, the mindset. It's just, like, it's really hard to make yourself do it. It's, like, one of those things where you have to, like, you know, talk yourself into doing it and almost pretty much like force yourself. And for a lot of the times, like working out and stuff, it really does feel like that, where it's just like I wake up, or at least before I would wake up and then like I would lay in bed. I'm just like, all right, today I have to work out. It's workout day. And I would lay there and I'm just like, I don't really want to get up. God. Also, I watched the Cliff video when I was like, I don't know, I think 6 or 7 years. Wow, damn. Dude, you're like an OG then. Thank you for sticking around for so long. I personally haven't even stuck around for that long. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. But yeah, I did used to be an animator back then. Not so much anymore. Even though I did do that one short film this year that I published in January. But yeah. I mean, I would like to do more animations. I remember after doing that short film, I was just like, man, I really want to do like art, or like not like art per se, where people draw like beautiful, fantastic things, but I want to I want to make like shitpost stuff, like shitpost animations and all that, with pretty much like the same style as that short film. And the one thing that I really wanted to like do was get like a tablet, like a drawing tablet, and then like do that. Like I could do it with the mouse like I did with that short film, but it's not really, you know, optimal to do that way. Like it's best to have some like an actual drawing interface, which I don't really have. I do have like a tablet, but you know, it doesn't really afford me to be able to do that like that way. So I kind of had to put that whole potential animation thing on like the sidelines and then just like, you know, do other things, which I'm fine with doing. But man, I really want to make like animations again. Like I remember there was like this one, like there was this Let's Play I was watching and it's just like, there was like a funny moment in it. I'm just like, dude, I know so many other people made like fan animations of this, but I want to make my own. I want to put my vision on the screen for people to see. But yeah, for now, I'm just kind of waiting until I either come across a drawing tablet or I don't know. Maybe I could pay someone to do it. I'll find like an animator to go and do that for me and just be like, can you like ghost animate this for me or whatever? And they'll be like, yeah, that's gonna cost like $400. I suck at animation. It's not easy. I suck at animation too. Like I know I did the animations, but that's doing it is different from saying that I'm good at it. And I'm definitely not good at it. I wasn't good back then, and I'm definitely not good now. I might have actually been a little bit better compared to back then. But yeah, it's a hard medium. It's not easy. Like, you know, for one, you need to be good at art, and two, you need to be good at animating. And I feel like the art portion is you know, the part that I suffer from the most. I feel like I could do animations a bit, especially if it's like, I know not a lot of people like to hear it, but especially if it's like tweened animation, which is what the short film that I did was largely composed of. It was not really tweened in the traditional sense, since I did make it with Adobe Premiere, and man, I really need to create like a making of that video, because it's very interesting. I feel like a lot of people could probably get a kick out of seeing it and just being like, wow, this guy really like made it this much harder on himself. But yeah, if I do ever like get back into animation again, it would probably be through like Flash or whatever. Because guess whose birthday it is today? Is it mine, Emil Forsberg? Is it my birthday? Thank you so much for remembering, Emil. Thank you for coming here for my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. No, but is it your birthday? Sorry, I didn't mean to hog the spotlight like I usually do. I used to watch Sonic Flash animations on Newgrounds with my nanny. Aw. I used to watch animations on Newgrounds as well. I was actually talking about that recently with a friend about, like, you know, how that was pretty much like where I started watching stuff, like, online. Like, before YouTube and stuff, it felt like Newgrounds was where I was at. I would go to Newgrounds, I would watch, like, cool, awesome animations. I would watch, like, a lot of well, stuff. Let's just say stuff. Hello, Carrot. Nice. But yeah, a lot of my entertainment was composed from things like Newgrounds, as well as other places like GameSpot user. I talked about this before, but like before YouTube, there was like a lot of websites that had their own like user video like sections where people, like users on the websites, could just upload their own videos to it, and it was pretty much like a bunch of mini YouTubes like scattered all around the internet. So like one of them that I remember most was the GameSpot user videos, which GameSpot, for those who don't know, it's like a gaming website where like people like, you know, it's like has like journalists and stuff, and they post like reviews and all that. But back then they used to have like, they might have user profiles and stuff, maybe, but back then they were like going hard. Like you had your own profile, you could put like your own picture, your own bio, you could have like a blog pretty much, and you could have like an area where you would upload your videos, and you could pretty much just put whatever you want. It didn't have to be like gaming stuff, although a vast majority of it was gaming like related, since it was GameSpot. But yeah, it was super cool. I would watch a lot of stuff on there. Sorry, I burped again. That, as well as game trailers, which if it's hard to tell what game trailers is, it's pretty much just a website where you would watch like video game trailers. They had like other things on there as well. Like they had like other original content. Like I think the AVGN was on game trailers, or was that Screw Attack? Screw Attack another one? I don't know, but I used to watch this guy called Solar Fox Studio or something. He made these 6 Sonic fan animations. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I thought Newgrounds was just for weird furry corn. It is for that, but also it's for a lot of other things as well. Like I remember there's it's not the best video like available on Newgrounds, but I remember seeing this one called Attack of like the Evil TV. God, I don't think anyone's ever talked about this in like a long time. Pretty much the Attack of the Evil TV is like this like animation. It's very anime inspired. It's very weeb-esque, but it pretty much consists of like people like two people or three people, I don't know. Like a group of people getting sucked into like a TV that has like video games on it. And the people are based on like Mega Man characters. There's like one dude that looks like Zero. There's one dude who looks like Mega Man, stuff like that. And pretty much they would like get into shenanigans. They would go to like different worlds. Like there was like a Nights into Dreams world. There was like a Sonic world, I think. There was like so many other things, but I actually watched it like a couple of years back, and it doesn't really hold up that well, but when I was watching it, it really did like make me feel comfortable. Like, you know whenever you watch like cringy stuff from back in the day, you're just like, ugh, God, it does not hold up to time, Father Time. But boy, does it make me feel like I'm a child again. And yeah, I know there was like a sequel to that video, but I don't know if it was really that popular. Like, I don't know if people really speak about it anymore. There was that. I think there was like, I don't know if it was held on Newgrounds as well, but I think something kind of similar to that is like the Resident Evil musicals, like videos, which were like flash animations made by like someone. And it was pretty much just like the Resident Evil characters animated to like, sing like popular songs and stuff. Like I remember there was one that was just like it was on the I'm So Excited song by the Pointer Sisters. There was that. Anyways, let's see. I'm totally ignoring the chat right now. I am so sorry. Like Chaos Shadow versus Base Nazo. Ooh. That sounds cool, actually. Screw Attack. AVGN was on Screw Attack. Oh, okay. My bad. Guys, sorry. I was AFK. Some engineers just busted in my home. What? Did you ever see the Mario versus Goku animations? I have not, actually. Isn't that like Super Smash Bros. Z or something? But that sounds familiar. Also, there was this one, like, it was like Super Mario Land, but like it was like made in the style of like stick figures on crack. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember like it was like multiple parts. There was like tons and tons of like videos of this, and like I remember one of them ended with a Bohemian Rhapsody like sort of thing. It wasn't a parody. It's just like it's just Mario and like a bunch of like other enemies and characters singing Bohemian Rhapsody, but like it was Mario from like Super Mario Land and all that. And I remember it being really funny. I don't know if it holds up now, but very nostalgic, man. This makes me want to go on like Newgrounds. Makes me want to check out Newgrounds and see if everything that I used to watch is still there. All the porn like games and stuff, all of that. I don't know. There's so many of those animations. There are Mario and Sonic RPG games or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, like all the games and stuff on there. Oh God, good times. Man, it's like I spent so much time on Newgrounds, but I barely remember. Oh, Ultimate Showdown. There we go. That was one of those things I was trying to think about. The Ultimate Showdown. Also, the Ultimate Orgy, which is the porn parody of Ultimate Showdown. Which honestly, I feel like a pervert saying this, but I think that the Ultimate Orgy is superior to the Ultimate Showdown. It's superior in like animation, art style, and like I'm not saying this to be like a weird like creep or anything, but like it looks a lot better, and I don't know if the song is that much better. It's funnier, I will say that. I feel like it's a lot more funnier, especially if you watch it with the context of knowing what the Ultimate Showdown is. Ultimate Orgy goes on the watch list. Dude, it's got to be on your, like, you need to be watching it right now. You need to, like, leave the stream right now and go watch it. It's that good. Just make sure you watch it where you're alone, because you do not want to be caught watching something like that. But yeah, anyways, I should probably get this freaking Mount Fuji thing. My bad. Hold on. Shh. Get off the screen, Mount Fuji. Who'd have thought that I'd be one of those people that gets like bored of seeing Mount Fuji while walking to the Family Mart? But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream right here because I was actually in the middle of doing like laundry and stuff. I was kind of just waiting for it to end, and I think it ended because I don't really hear it. Actually, let me. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Did it end? Ended. Yay. Okay, it's over, so I am going to end the stream then. Because I got to hang that stuff up before I forget. Because Lord knows I'm definitely going to forget, especially if I don't tackle it right now. Starting a stream to avoid doing laundry. I know. This is like a common occurrence. You are absolutely right about that, Emil. But it's just like, you know, laundry takes like weirdly long sometimes, especially with this washer. Like I remember when I was doing the first load, I walked over there and it was like on the, because it shows like at the top of the washer, it has like the different stages. It's just like, you know, rinse, spin, rinse again, spin, and then rinse. And like on the final one, the final like oh no, like the final one was spin. And then like on the final spin, it was like, you know, spinning and it was going really hard. I thought this like washer was gonna like explode on me. Like it got that scary. And then it just stopped spinning. It slowed down. It was like, and then it just sat like that. And unfortunately, this is one of those washers that has a freaking lock on it. So like if you don't know what like what it's like to have a washer or anything that has like a lock on it, it sucks ass because it's just like I can't open it up. I can't like do anything whenever it turns the lock on. It's just like I don't like there's no children here. Why do we need like these child safety? I don't even know if it's like a child safety thing, but it sucks ass. And it's just like, and then it just sat like that for like 5 minutes and it was doing nothing. It was like it stopped spinning and I'm just standing there with like my dick in my hand. It's just like, dude, I could literally take this stuff out right now if there was no freaking lock on it. And then it's just, yeah. Anyways, I just had to get that rant out. I hate washers that have locks on them. I don't know why they make them. I wish there was a way to disable the lock, but I can't. For some reason, I don't know. What do they want me to have children or something so that way this lock could be relevant? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right now so I can go do the laundry. Thank you for watching. If there's anything you want me to tackle in regards to topics, speak now or forever hold your peace. Maybe you can break the lock or something. I could, but it's not my washer, and I really don't want to break it. Like, I know the person that, like, you know, I live with, they hate the lock too, but it's just like, I really don't want to have to resort to that point where I have to break it. Like, I know if I hate it so much, I probably should, but it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I should have been doing something else so I wouldn't have gotten annoyed by it. I once wanted to make a car out of a washing machine. Wow, okay. But yeah, I know it's such a typical thing for me to do where it's just like, I remember one time where I was doing like a Shin Megami Tensei stream, and then like in the middle of it, I was just like, oh yeah, I gotta do my like laundry right now. And I took out the load from the dryer, and then I just started folding it on screen. I don't know if it was on screen. I don't know if I had a camera for that, but I remember actually like doing my laundry in the middle of the stream, which I know very unprofessional, but Emil, you might be correct that, you know, it seems like a common occurrence on this channel. It's kind of funky. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I did recently record a video to talk about this, but I have to say, for those who are wondering, yeah, I do apologize that there hasn't been that many uploads on the channel recently. I won't go into like depth about it right now, but you know, because I do have a video that I will upload hopefully this weekend talking about it. But yeah, for those who have been looking forward to like the mostly weekly uploads, I'm sorry for failing you, but hopefully with the explanation you guys will understand, and it will make you guys look forward to videos more down the line, actually. Anyways, that's it for me. See you around. Bye-bye.